is a 2-day convention and it's all things beauty. It is held at Los Angeles Convention Center, normally sometime in the summer. So I went both days and there are 4 ticket levels. So general admission, you can either do a 2-day general admission or you can do Saturday or Sunday 1-day general admissions. So I did the 2-day and that was $70. And then if you want to just go 1 day, it's $50. So it's kind of just, I mean, you might as well just pay the extra $20 and go both days. There's also a 2-day hauler, and with that you get an extra 2 hours in the convention center. You get there 2 hours early. And then you also get a VIP swag bag filled with over $200 worth of products. And that ticket price is $200. So you're basically paying for this swag bag and getting in free, I guess you could put it that way. So it's $200. And then the 2-day all access pass is you get the 2 hours early, you get front of the line passes for booths, you get reserved front row seats for the main stage, you get exclusive photo ops, customized merch, $100 to use the BeautyCon shop, and that is $1,000. And then there is the 2-day Beauty Insider, and it's everything that the All Access Pass includes, plus 2 free nights at a hotel, and that is $2,000. So those are the tickets, and then there's also an opportunity to add a social upgrade, and I'm not seeing the prices here, and I didn't do that, but with the social upgrade, you also get the 2 hours early entry, and you have access to meetups, so meet and greets with the influencers who are there. So those are the ticket options. And after going, I definitely think that you need to go both days in order to have time to experience everything that the convention has to offer. It wasn't a very large convention, so like in the exhibit hall I didn't feel like super crammed and like bumping into people all the time. There's plenty of space for everyone to move around. There weren't a lot of booths. There were way less booths than I thought there would be, and there were way less like mainstream brand booths than I thought there would be. So it was just kind of weird to me. I thought it was going to be more. And the way they set up, normally for the conventions, if you have like panels or meet and greets or anything like that, they're held in a separate area. The meet and greets are held in a separate area, but as far as like the main stage events, it was also held in the exhibit hall. So I mean, there are pluses and minuses with that. The positives is that you can just kind of walk by and see whoever you want. You don't really have to go wait anywhere. Everyone has like the equal chance to just get a spot and watch the events. The downside to that is that the same thing, everyone gets to go and watch. So for Kim Kardashian, when she came out, the whole area was just like ridiculously crowded, like way back. And it was taking up spaces where the booths were, and it was just like out of hand, and like there was nowhere to walk. Everyone's kind of like pushing and shoving, and so it just doesn't seem the safest to not have a separate area. And also security wasn't doing anything. They weren't saying like, hey, like keep a walkway clear. It was pretty much like a fire hazard waiting to happen. So that was definitely a downside. But I did like being able to walk around and just kind of like see who was up there and stand around if I wanted to. So it was the main stage, and then they also had like a show and tell stage, and it was like a smaller stage, but they also had programming there with different influencers. The lines, the only time it did seem really crowded was when you had to get in line at a booth, and the lines weren't that bad on Saturday, but today they were really like kind of out of hand, and I'm assuming there were more people at the convention today because Kim Kardashian West was there. But yeah, the lines, you'll be waiting for like an hour to get into a booth, and that's to shop, that's to get any of their giveaways. For meet and greets, same thing. But the good thing is they normally have separate lines for if you're trying to just get like whatever they're giving away free, or if you're trying to shop, or if you're doing a meet and greet. So they normally have separate lines for that. But all the lines are going to take you like an hour, especially for the bigger booths. For the smaller booths, like you can get in and out in like 15 minutes, not a big deal, but the larger ones, you're going to be there for a while. So that's why I think you definitely need to go for 2 days, because there's no way I would have been able to get everything I wanted to do done in 1 day, because I just had the regular pass. My plan was to do the all access pass next year so that it would save me time and I could just get to the front of the line of every booth. But considering that it's $1,000, that is not going to happen. So 2 days it is. As far as safety, I was happy with the security checks because they did do bag checks, and then they also had everyone go through a metal detector, so that was nice, that was comforting. But not so much in the exhibit hall. There wasn't really a lot of crowd control. And then to get in, yesterday I got there kind of late, like 2:33ish, so I was able to just like walk right in and it wasn't a problem. But today, so I got there around 12:30, and I went inside the building and they told me I had to go outside because that's where the entrance line was. So I went outside and I immediately had TanaCon flashbacks. Like, it was hot. I didn't know where the end of the line was. It was just massive amounts of people, so I just kept walking and walking, trying to find the end of the line. And it was thankfully not nearly as bad as TanaCon. I ended up waiting for it took about 45 minutes to get from the end to actually inside the convention center. And a lot of the parts were shady, like with trees and stuff, and there were vendors selling water and ice cream, so definitely not nearly as bad. But it was kind of annoying that we still had to wait like 45 minutes to get into the event. I think I'll be better prepared next year as far as knowing what to expect and planning out my time better. I didn't get the chance to do any meet and greets because a lot of them are also kind of just announced on the fly. So I didn't really do a lot of research on that. And a lot of the brands are doing really good deals. So like some brands were doing 40% off their products. Anastasia was doing 25% off Lime Crime. If you bought a certain amount, you get free products. And pretty much every booth, if you made a purchase of a certain amount, you'll be able to get like a bonus item. So then let's move on to all the free swag that I got. So I got this 2 Anastasia blushes for free. I got from Flower Beauty, which is Drew Barrymore's brand, I got a full-size mascara. It is the Lash Warrior mascara. And to get that, you had to do like an archery thing, and you had to hit a disc, and whatever disc you hit had a prize on the back of it, so mine was this one. I was actually really surprised I hit anything. I also got a free chubby highlighter stick from Flower Beauty as well. And then, tip. For any convention, I would suggest if you are going on the last day of the convention, stay until the end. Stay until the end and just kind of like wait for everyone to filter out and hang out in the exhibit hall. Because all the exhibitors that are there are packing up their booths and they don't want to have to drag a bunch of random shit home. So if they have like displays or like extra things or leftover giveaways, they're just going to be giving them to people. So that happens all the time. And that's how I got a lot of the free stuff, is that I was just there when people were packing up and they were just giving stuff out. And a lot of the booths were just like throwing things into the crowd, and it's like, people get ruthless when it comes to free things. And like, I'm not about that, like trampling over people to get something for free. Like if I'm there and it's not like a huge mob, I'll like go and like politely take something, but it was kind of like a little mob scene here and there, and I'm not about that. So be prepared for that. But I would definitely hang out around whatever booths you're interested in, because they'll most likely be like giving away like some of their extra stuff. So with that being said, I don't even know where this came from, but it's a little macaroon lip balm. I think they were like, one of the booths was using it as decoration, and she's had like a whole canister of it, and she was giving them out. And this, I think this one's pineapple. It smells, yeah, it is pineapple. It smells really, really good. It's called It's Skin Mini Macaroon Lip Balm. So that's really cute. There was also a natural deodorant stand, so I got free deodorant. Schmidt's Charcoal and Magnesium Mineral Enriched Natural Deodorant. It is vegan and cruelty-free and gluten-free. Smells really good, actually. There were also a couple vitamin booths, so I got from Vital Protein some collagen powder, and then from Ancient Nutrition also some collagen powder. From Hourglass I got a free mini Extreme Lash Mascara. From The Psychic I got a little like cleansing bag. So I have a candle, a crystal, some black and pink Himalayan salt, and some sage. And they also gave me instructions on how to do the little purification ritual. From, let's see, I have E-Nature. It's a K-Beauty brand. E-Nature Marshmallow Cleansing Foam. I got a bunch of those little sample packets. From Sally Beauty. Sally Beauty had this whole carnival set up, and you had to post a picture to your Instagram, and then you would get a full-size product from their carousel. So I got the Cantu Shea Butter Moisturizing Curl Activator Cream, which is actually super useful for me. I was worried I was going to get a hair product that I couldn't use, but this is actually going to be really good. And they also give you a coupon for 24% off for your purchase with them. Violet Voss, I got a little silicone beauty applicator. Test that out. I haven't used one of those because I heard in general they suck, so we'll see. From Koki Professional, I got a free liquid lip. All you have to do is subscribe or follow them on Instagram. You got that. LA Girl, I spun a wheel and I got a glazed lip paint. And let's see, Sally Hansen, they had a booth and I was just walking by and they were giving these out at the end. So their water resistant airbrush leg spray. Spray on for perfect legs in an instant. Try that out. Converse, I love Converse, I love my Chucks. They had a booth there and they were actually selling BeautyCon specific Converse, and they had like the BeautyCon logo on it, and I thought about buying them, but they were $90, can't do that, so I didn't. But I did get these Converse laces, and it says, I love LA, Converse, BeautyCon LA. So that was cool, they were handing those out. They were also handing out socks, but unfortunately I didn't get the socks, and I wanted the socks, but I didn't get them. I got these face masks from another K-Beauty brand. They were just handing them out if you followed them on Instagram. And also makeup eraser. I've been wanting to try these. So it's a cloth that erases all your makeup, and all you need to do is put water on it and it rubs your makeup off. So I'll be trying that tonight. And I got one of their little samples. And they also had, Sally Beauty also had these little headband things, and it lights up, and then so did Amore Pacific Land. Never heard of them, but they had these little crowns, so that was cute. Target Beauty was giving out these little fanny packs, so it's just like a pink see-through fanny pack, so that's kind of cool. So for CVS, you just have to like wait in line, and they give you this little, it comes in like a little CVS pharmacy bag. So I got a sheet mask, blueberry banana sheet mask, interesting. And then I got a Physicians Formula Rose All Day Oil-Free Serum. I have no idea what this is supposed to do, but I'll check it out. Probably Google it before I put it on my face. And I also got a Wonder Brow, which is cool because I actually kind of want to try this. It's one-step brow gel for perfect eyebrows that last for days. So that's kind of cool. So I want to try this out and see how that works. So that was cool. Like Target and CVS and Sally Beauty were all kind of like random things, but they had like good giveaways. So that's it as far as what I got for freebies. When you order your ticket, you get your wristband in a little box. And also in the box you get a little pamphlet just telling you to activate your wristband. And then it's like a little mini poster. And you also get a patch that you can sew on, which is pretty cool. And you also get this year they gave out a mirror bling. So this one says, you don't need lipstick, lipstick needs you. And it just kind of attaches to your mirror. And then when you actually get to the convention, you get this nice little table of contents, not table of contents, I'm tired. You get a little, it's just a book, okay? You get a book and it tells you the brands, that there's a map in here. It just gives you some information on the different sections. You can also see where the meet and greets are and which influencers are going to be there. So, yeah. So I would rate it, I it like an 8 out of 10 because I feel like the whole main stage or like show and tell stage thing was just weird that it wasn't in its own area. And also the wait times. Like I did not have time to do everything, and I would not have time to do everything I wanted unless I paid the $1,000 for the front of the line pass. So that's unfortunate that you kind of have to pick and choose what booths you want to go to. Maybe, I mean, it would be cool if they added like a third day, but it's just hard. You can't get everything done, so that's unfortunate. Parking, as always, the LA Convention Center has parking on site. This time it was $20 to park. I went by myself. I felt completely fine. There were a lot of other people there by themselves, actually. I will be going back next year because I did overall have a good time. I love getting free stuff, especially when it's free makeup and beauty things. Alright guys, well I think that is it. Okay, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you later. Bye. I forgot to mention some things. So there are food trucks at the event, and then the convention center also has its own like cafeteria or little restaurants at the convention center, so there is food there. They also, something really cool they did was they had water stands, so they had free water there for everybody with like cups and everything. And they also had free charging stations, so it was like kind of like a file cabinet, and you just like pick one that's open, you put your phone in there, you lock the drawer with a code, and then when you're ready to pick your phone up, you just enter the code and then you get your phone again. So it was kind of cool. You could charge your phone and like not have to worry about it, or like stand somewhere while it's charging so no one steals it. So I thought that was really cool. Free water and free charging stations. So, okay, that's it. Bye!